I'd say good morning, but it's now afternoon. I got a little bit distracted this morning, and before I knew it, it was raining. And every time I looked out the window, it was raining again. I found myself saying, here comes the rain again. Maybe I should change my name to Annie Lennox. Yeah, which brings me to today's point. Have you ever met someone completely random and they just happen to say exactly what you needed to hear? Like you're at a coffee shop sipping your overpriced oat milk latte, and some old bloke at the next table casually drops the line, you know, life's easier when you stop fighting it. And before you know it, he's wandering off into the abyss, never to be seen again. And you're sitting there thinking, who sent you? That, my friends, is the universe in its finest form, playing matchmaker between you and the messages you refuse to hear. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. And if you really, really understood that, you'd stop fighting reality like a fish flopping against the inevitable. What brings us to our... Actually, that brings us, doesn't it really, to our star of the day, Epictetus, an ancient Stoic philosopher. You have to excuse me, I'm just fighting the mud here. And that Epictetus, he basically said, stop throwing a tantrum about how life should be and start accepting how it is. His exact words were, I'll turn around, his exact words were, do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather wish that what happens the way it happens, then you will be happy. Before we delve into that, thank you guys for being here, liking, subscribing and all that good stuff, commenting. It's a pleasure to share this muddy path with you. Yeah, what was he on about? Our Epictetus. He's basically saying, stop playing tug of war with reality. Reality will win every single time, and it sucks, doesn't it? Now, before you roll your eyes and say, great, another just be positive talk, let's put this into something a little more practical. Picture this. You've been visualizing your dream job. You've scripted it. Imagine shaking hands with your new boss. You even smelled the imaginary office air freshener. You've done the work, haven't you? And boom, rejection email. We've all been there, far too many times. Now, this is the moment, the real moment. Do you choose one, behind door one, spiral into despair, questioning every life choice, and then Google how to delete your existence from the internet? And behind door number 2, remember that what shows up in your world isn't a rejection, it's just the breach of incidents, leading you to something better. Because here's the kicker. The state you live in dictates what unfolds next. If you react like the world's against you, well done, congratulations, ding, ding, ding. You've just locked yourself into that storyline. But if you assume, interesting, this must be leading me somewhere, suddenly reality bends in your favour. Coincidence? Or something more? Let's play another round, hey? Say you're stuck in traffic. You could fight it, clenching the wheel, muttering dark things under your breath. Or, here's a radical idea, what if this is perfect? You'll never know. Maybe if you had made that green light, you'd have had awkward run-in with an ex. And let's be honest, no one needs that energy. Because reality isn't something that happens to you. It's something that reflects you. And the more you resist, the more life says, oh, you love struggle. Let's double it. And just like the path is giving me bigger puddles to transverse, and I'm going to go through them, around them, whatever I need to do. You know, sometimes the universe, it gets a little bit cheeky with the people it sends into your life. Ever had someone pop up and say exactly what you didn't want to hear, but it did need to? That's no accident. Even the ones that annoy you, especially those guys. Maybe the colleague who tests your patience is teaching you about boundaries. Maybe the stranger who tells you to relax when you're on the verge of losing it is delivering a cosmic telegram. Ignore it, and the universe will send you a message louder, usually in the form of another frustrating person, until you finally go, fine, I get it. Now, before we wrap this little baby up, I want to leave you with something powerful. When life throws you a curveball, instead of reacting like the main character in your own tragic drama, try asking yourself better questions. These are what are called askformations, because the questions you ask shape the reality you experience. Here are a few to keep in the back of your pocket for when life gets a little bit spicy, and it will. What if everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even when it looks like a mess? What if this delay is actually saving me from something? What if my impatience is blocking me from seeing the good in this moment? What if every person I meet is playing a role in my unfolding story? What if I just assume that everything is working out just for me? Now, as I know some of you will want to come back to these without scrolling through a 12-minute video, I'll be making a short video with just the quote and these askformations. That way you can marinate in them. Marinate in the wisdom. Oh, wow. There's an amazing little deer just over there. Let's see if I can turn the camera around and capture him. Not too sure if you can see him. He's having just a watch of me. Maybe he's enjoying what I'm talking about. Wow. Still there. Yes. The 1-minute video I'll make. That way you can marinate in the wisdom without all my sarcastic commentary. I know you love it. Well, but keep an eye out for it. Just admiring this deer, so you'll have to excuse me. Now, let's take this full circle. Let's focus on my beautiful face as well. If life is a mirror, and what you assume becomes reality, why are you assuming everything is against you? Try it. Not in a desperate, please universe, love me kind of way. Just expect it. Expect that even the setbacks are moving you forward. Expect that what looks like rejection is actually redirection. Expect the annoying delays, the unexpected detours, the exceptionally muddy path, and even the complementary random encounters are all part of your request being fulfilled. Let's wrap this up. Stoic meets Neville Bow. Stop resisting reality. It's not a personal attack, it's just the unfolding of a bigger picture. Assume life is working for you, not against you. Every person and every moment, every so-called setback, all part of the story. And the faster you stop throwing a fit about how things should be, the faster you'll realise they're already happening exactly as they need to. Or, to put it in Epictetus' words, do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather wish that what happens the way it happens, then you will be happy. Because in the end, it was never about fighting reality. It was about realizing it was never against you in the first place. Now, my good people, go forth and assume something good. And while you're at it, assume you'll hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let's see if reality bends to that expectation, shall we? I'll see you in the next one, and thank you guys. I love you so much. Take care.